Yeah, what's going on, family? It's your man B Miles coming to you live once again with another video from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. I actually want to come to you all with another video, man, talking about how Math Hoffa lost his studio and has actually got evicted, from doing this podcast from that studio, and how his demise is pretty much of his own ego. Now, as of recently, Math Hoffa has pretty much, lost the studio and stuff like that when he was filming the podcast, my expert opinion. And all of a sudden now he's pretty much been evicted from the studio and stuff like that, though, right? And the thing about the situation is this, though, right? I'm not going to sit here and try to laugh at that man's downfall and stuff like that, but you can pretty much look at the demise of like Math Hoffa, especially after the fact that the way how he treated all of the people that was on his show, from the very beginning and stuff like that. And then, of course, it just seems like Math Hoffa lost all of those guys and all of those people that was on this podcast. And it seems to me like as time went along, it just seemed like Math Hoffa really began to like, he really it was like Math Hoffa ego really began to like get in his own way, and then at the same time he's very narcissistic. And even also, not to mention, the nail in the coffin was when Math Hoffa had Fat Joe on his podcast, and he called FBA, which they call pretty much foundational Black Americans, broke niggas, and he gonna sit there and laugh at it. When at the same time, most of the people that was up there subscribed to him was who? So-called Black Americans, FBA, which are on what? Foundational Black Americans. And then, of course, when it came down to it, Math Hoffa really did not address it to the best of his ability. It was just like he was dancing around the question, and he would just like he never fully really addressed the situation about Fat Joe. So that right there was the nail in the coffin. And like I said, he lost so many good people that was on his podcast. He wanted to overtalk people, and right, and at the same time, he was just a bit too angry and a bit too aggressive. And like I said, Math Hoffa got way too bigger than the program, and he became a bit too arrogant. And that is what led to his demise. See, the problem with Math Hoffa is this, though, right? He always be doing things to people, but at the same time, he never want to take accountability. It's like he always want to point the finger at everybody else, but he never wants to point the finger at himself. And see, he's always been like that since battle rap. And see, mind you, it's like it's like you was already in battle rap. You left that alone, and then you started a podcast. And I'm talking about your podcast was being tuned into. Why? Because it was a pretty good podcast at times, but at the time, it was just he really beginning to start slipping, and he was just his ego has gotten too big, and he just lost his way. So the demise of Math Hoffa, man, it was like, not saying I was looking for his downfall, but after he has done so much dirt and done so much things to so many great people that was on his podcast, and then he allowed he allowed most of his base that was subscribed to him, which are so-called Black Americans, to be disrespected by Fat Joe. And then you want to justify talking about that's a New York thing, and you don't even come to our defense and we subscribe to you. It was like, nah, that's a nail in the coffin. So when it come down to it, man, Math Hoffa, he did it to himself. And like I said, I mean, like I said, realistically, I mean, he went out like a sucker. You know what I mean? I already made the video saying that Math Hoffa, he was looking like a sucker when it came down to Fat Joe. And guess what? He went out like once. So, it is what it is. And that's something that he got to deal with. But I don't feel sorry for him. But I had to come together with this video, man, spread thoughts up on this, shed light up on the situation. I felt the need that y'all had to hit this subject. Keep on liking and subscribing to my channel. Always appreciate the love. Don't forget to hit the bell to get all of my notifications. Like, share, and subscribe. And the link will be in the description box. And it's your man, B Miles, coming to you live once again from the B Miles 84 Conscious channel. One love once again. Peace.